everybody. It's Mackenzie from Papa's Cat Cafe, and I'm here with my daughter Stella today. Hello, everybody. If you tuned in yesterday, you heard us reading a story. Who was that story about? Do you remember?
Julia Child.
Julia Child. And what makes Julia Child famous, Stella?
Oh, cooking.
Her cooking! Cooking! She was a famous chef and she liked to get silly in the kitchen. So today we're going to do some cooking, but they're not going to be treats for you and me. What kind of treats are we making today?
Cat treats.
Cat treats, very good. So if you're tuning in, we're going to show you how to make some cat treats today using staple pantry ingredients that many people already have in their home. And if there are things you don't have, we also have another alternative. If you're a cat owner, you might have this already in your home. So it'll be a lot of fun, right? Okay, very good. Who's tuning in? Please, as you're tuning in, jot your name down below, say hello. We love getting to know who's watching us, where you're from, what you've been up to, so connect with us. We like to know our daily live stream visitors. So we want to start today. We're actually not going to start with a catnip party. We almost always start with a catnip party, but we're not going to do, wait, Crouton, stop. Crouton's messing with the camera. We're not going to start with a catnip party today because it's not really needed. With all of the, watch out still. With all of the fun treats we have over here, I'm pretty certain that you guys are gonna see lots and lots of cats popping up there behind us. And if memory serves me correctly from past experience doing this lesson at one of our Saturday morning cat academies, the cats usually hop up on the table and they want all up in this. But I will toss out a few treats just to get their appetites piqued. You want to toss these backwards? Whoop. Okay, you can toss these backwards. Just kind of go plop, right over your head.
Okay.
Like you're throwing a coin in a Roman fountain. There we go. Okay, so we do want to talk to you guys about cat nutrition a little bit. We're not going to spend a ton of time on the science stuff today. We want today to mostly be cooking, but we do want to share with you this chart that I sometimes use in Cat Academy. And what this chart includes is foods that are safe for cats, foods that are okay in moderation, that are not recommended, or that are definite nopes. So I'm gonna take a minute and zoom in. If you're looking at this sheet here, Stella, I'm gonna have you come around so you can read it for me while I hold it up for him. What are foods that are in the absolutely never give your cat category, in that red nope heart?
Avocado, onion, chocolate, garlic, candy, bones, alcohol, raisins, grapes, coffee.
Very good.
Especially not grapes.
And tomatoes. Right. So, of these items that we read down here, Stella, can you tell for any of these, do you know why some of these you can't give to the cats? You know some of the reasons.
That is really bad because caffeine's bad for a cat.
Yeah.
Grapes are really bad because it can kill a cat.
Yes, because grapes and raisins, they're related, right? And so grapes and raisins can cause a cat to go into seizures or become diabetic. So they're very, very dangerous. Sugars, same is true with dogs. You don't want them to have any extra sugars, okay? Look at the orange and yellow. What's in the in moderation or not recommended category?
Corn, milk, liver, dog food, and bacon is not recommended. Dog food? No one would want dog food.
And if we're thinking about like bacon and liver, those have toxins in them and a lot of fat. Same is true with milk, a lot of fat. What's in moderation?
Tuna, yogurt, cheese, bread, apples, peanut butter, blueberries, bananas.
Yeah, so you'll notice there's a lot of dairy there. There's cheese and yogurt. Do you know what the word moderation means, Stella?
But Mama, there's tuna in that treats.
There is, because do you know what moderation means?
What?
Every now and then. It's kind of like we let you eat candy in moderation, right? It's a special treat sometimes. Not in large amounts, every now and then.
Just like tuna for me.
She doesn't like tuna. And what's in the absolutely cats can have it category?
Can you take it back so I can really
is
see?
it too close for you?
Yep. Cooked eggs, spinach, rice, broccoli, peas, salmon, chicken, pumpkin, beef, cantaloupe.
Very good. And you know, with some of those foods that she just listed, hold on, let me talk, baby. With some of those foods she just listed, they're green vegetables, green leafy vegetables are really good for them, or they're vegetables that have protein, like peas. Peas are very healthy for cats. Rice is very calming for a cat's stomach, and the other food that's really calming is pumpkin. We've had some cats here at the cafe, when they've had upset tummies, we give them pureed pumpkin. Yes, Stella?
It's usually protein, vegetables, and fruit on this page.
Only certain types of fruit. I think actually the only fruit I see is cantaloupe, but you're right. It's a lot of really low-fat, healthy proteins like tuna and chicken and eggs in moderation. You have to be careful. What part of the egg is really fatty?
The yellow yolk.
The yolk, right? It's pretty fatty, so you got to do that in moderation. But you'll notice that cheese is not listed as something they should have all the time, and neither is milk. And that's interesting because milk is often in the cartoon shows. Come back around here, sweetie pie, so your head's not all up in there. We're going to start to do some cooking. We're going to make 2 different kinds of cat treats today. Okay, are you going to be my sous chef? Let me switch this around, actually. Okay, here's your cutting board. It doesn't require very many ingredients.
This is really scratchy.
It is. So, here's what you need first. A big bowl. Then, the second ingredient that you need is flour. You need 2 cans of tuna, whatever brand you want. Be my Vanna. And an egg. And catnip. If you want to add catnip, I think we should, don't you think? I think we should. Okay, so let's start with, if we could, the tuna, because then we can break it up. Do you know how to open a tuna can? You want to give it a try?
Yeah, and these are easy.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. So we're gonna make a tuna treat, and then we're also gonna make a treat that's just using wet cat food, and that's it. It's kind of like beef jerky, but for cat food. Can you get it? Very good.
I love can opening.
At this point, I'm pretty sure, I know Stephanie had commented that she likes watching the entertainment in the background.
It smells so bad.
Yeah, you don't like tuna. At this point, you're gonna start to see some cats come out of the woodwork, Stephanie, if you like watching the cat entertainment, because they're gonna smell that tuna in the air. Okay.
Uncle Jessica and Uncle Ryan are watching.
Yes, I did see Aunt Jessica's watching. Okay, let me help you. Okay, and you're going to squeeze out some of the liquid in a separate bowl, okay, Stella, before you dump it in. If you have too much liquid, what happens when you're making treats with flour?
It gets really soggy and it will stick.
We found that out the hard way at a cat academy when we had too much liquid, didn't we? Yep, it was too sticky. It was hard to make treats out of. Okay, squeeze that in there. Okay, very good. When you think you've gotten enough out, you're gonna dump that tuna in here. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. Now, we're gonna dump it in here, and if you're at home, little kiddos, and you're doing this with your parents, be careful on that side of that tuna can, right? It's very sharp.
Pedro.
Pedro has seen this demonstration. Woo. Let me straighten out my camera, they bumped it. Pedro has seen this demonstration a few times at Cat Academy. He knows what's up. Okay, can you scrape that out, sweetie? Tip that back. This is just chunk light tuna. You do want to get the tuna that's in water, not oil. Why water and not oil?
Oil's really bad.
What makes it bad? It's not bad. Oil can be good, right? We know that there are healthy oils, but why don't we want to have extra oil for the kitty cats?
Because it can have bad things in it.
It's fatty. It's extra fatty, and they don't need any more fat.
Carrot, no.
It can also make their bathroom business less than pleasant. So maybe oil would be good if your cat is having trouble with the bathroom business. Okay, so that's 1 can down.
Oof. Don't
set that there. We're gonna do 2 cans. You want 8 to 10 ounces of tuna. So I'm gonna have you
Well, there.
Drain, and we'll scoop this one out. And if you're looking up recipes online, you'll see, it's okay if they get up, it's kind of fun. You'll see that there are lots of people who get into this. They have quite a bit of fun by cutting these cat treats into funny shapes, like shapes of fishies or bones. Okay, and this is such a strong flavor. You know, this would be a really good activity if you've got kids at home, or if you ran out of cat treats and you don't want to have to go buy cat treats. Stella, you might wait till after you're done with the egg, sweetie pie, because you're just gonna have to dry your hands again, okay?
I'll get it.
You'll get a rag, okay. Ooh, they're swarming. You guys see them in the background there? They're like, hey now, I want in on this. You know, that's Jimmy Stewart smelling the tuna juice. I'll put this right here, see if it lures some cats in. Okay, can you mash that up a bit so the big chunks break up?
Oh, bad smell.
I don't know why you don't like tuna anymore. You used to like it.
That's because I was little, like 3.
Okay, so you want to make this really mashed up so that
It won't be too hard to chew.
it won't be too hard to chew for the cats, or mostly so that when we go to make shapes out of it, it's not too difficult to make shapes out of. Hi, Sylvie's come up to investigate what's going on. See Sylvie? Yep, it looks like there are sharks around us. Stella, you keep stirring. I'm gonna lift the camera up a bit. It looks like we are being attacked by sharks. They're surrounding us. They're like, what is that tuna smell? Let's see how many cats we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, Mama.
5, 6, 7. I think I saw 10 cats.
Mama.
They're like circling us like sharks. And Corday.
Mama.
What's up?
Maybe we could spill that on the ground and they can lap it up.
Oh my goodness, that would be madness. You know what I think would happen though, truthfully, Stella?
What?
I think it'd cause a cat fight. Yeah. It would, yeah, Wrangler Michelle in the back is saying yes, that would cause a cat fight. Okay, now that I've moved the camera, I gotta get back in order. Okay, is it all mashed up nice and well?
Almost.
Okay, because the next thing is to add in the egg. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cats. Yep, when I told you guys we didn't need catnip today, I meant it. Okay, here we go, Stella. Can you crack this egg?
Yep.
Make sure no shells get in there.
Okey-dokey.
Stella's just learning how to crack eggs. Are there any little chefs out there who are good at cracking eggs? And then you can put the eggshell in here. Yeah, it happens. Just like Julia Child would say, sometimes you have to crack a few eggs. No, she said something like that. And she certainly didn't say it in that terrible accent. That was my best SNL version. There's a funny TV version of her, Stella, from Saturday Night Live in the 70s. Dan Aykroyd played her. I'm sure you guys remember the sketch that's been made pretty famous.
Oh, that looks gross.
She drank a lot of wine, like too much wine while cooking, and so she got silly. Okay, you don't want to eat that? Raw egg. Now, if you're making this at home, you do have to be careful that you don't get raw egg on the floor for the cats to lick up. Sometimes when we've done this activity in a Cat Academy event, the kids have sometimes spilled the egg, right? And we had to get it right away. Do you know what the illness is that is in raw eggs potentially for the cats? Salmonella, just like we can have it. We can get salmonella poisoning. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cats. Okay.
Just like Sesame Street.
My sister-in-law's in the back room laughing at me. We hear you out here, Michelle. Okay, Stella, we need 2 level cups of flour. A little bit more. And just like any time that you're doing a flour-based kind of cookie or dough, if it feels too wet, it's okay. If it feels too wet, we can always add more. So go ahead and add that in.
Oh my goodness, it's so
1,
soft.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I see you back there. We're being poached. Sweet Cubby's right here.
It's so soft.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
flour. I have touched flour before. It is soft. Okay, is that 2 cups? 2 kind of partially filled? Do you need to do a little bit more, do you think? Hi. And you know what we could also do? If we make it too dry, we still have the tuna liquid here. Okay. Did you add a little bit in? Okay. Stella, why don't you work on scooping up that flour mess? You can like scoop it into the cup. Okay?
Or like this.
Or you can do it like that. True. So for those of you who are, oh my goodness gracious. I don't know what's happening, but for those of you who are watching and you've never been to the cafe, it's important that you know we don't cook with cats in the kitchen. That's a common question that we still get. We don't. The kitchen is on, woo,
Some flowers on the ground.
it's okay. The kitchen is on the other side of the business, and there's a separate HVAC system even. So cat dander can't even get through the ventilation system. And when our baristas are working as baristas, they are not allowed to come over here. And when our wranglers are working as wranglers, they are not allowed in the kitchen. Nope. The only time that they could cross jobs is if it's the end of a barista's shift. And then once she comes over here, she can't go back into the kitchen. And we take that pretty seriously. Okay, Stella, I think we need to add a little bit more liquid. It's looking a little dry, isn't it?
Yeah, careful you don't get the egg in there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you move that?
Okay, right now it's a little bit dry. You want it to kind of be like a pizza dough texture, right?
But with tuna.
I happen to like tuna. Okay, I think we still need more, yeah?
I don't know where I got the I don't like tuna.
I don't either. You used to like it when you were a baby. It's kind of a strong flavor. It is. But you like
And
other fish.
smell.
You like other fish, right?
Like salmon.
You do like salmon. You like shrimp and tilapia and catfish. Okay, let me have a hand at it here.
I like this type, but not the
Stella, will you go get me blue gloves?
Yes, Mom.
Hang on, I wish you talked to me like that always.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we want to get this nice and worked in, and then I'm going to use the gloves to get my hands in it. But I'm going to have to touch doors and things, doorknobs and things like that to get from this side to the oven later, and I don't want my hands to get gooky. Oh yeah, this is good. This is a good texture. Let me hold this up for you here. Whoop.
Two gloves. Two gloves.
You see that?
Two gloves.
Oh, thank you, baby. Okay. That's good. That's good. This is what happens when you're home with your child all day, every day for a month.
Said child could give me a couple towels. That'd be great.
Any of you other moms out there who are not normally stay-at-home moms, who are really starting to appreciate your job more than ever before? That would be me. I teach high schoolers, not 7-year-olds. But we're having a lot of fun learning, aren't we, Stella? Like we've been planting a vegetable garden. Anybody out there doing vegetable gardens?
Okay, carrot. Nobody.
We did not plant carrots though, did we? That's funny because Michelle was just mentioning carrots. Okay,
Yes, I did.
so Stella, I'm gonna need your help for a moment, please. Can
I
I
can
get
send
you
person.
to take these items back over to the cafe side
Yes, Mom.
and put them in the sink?
Yes, ma'am.
She never talks to me like that. You guys are getting the good stuff. Oh, and this, sorry, Stella, can opener. Okay, so I'm gonna take these cat treats.
I need someone to open the door for me.
Actually, I think I need a little bit more flour. Woo, you're being very patient with me. Okay, I give just a little bit more flour. Okay, don't go just yet. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. By the way, I am not the baker in our family. If you ever come visit the cafe,
Dad.
it's her dad, my husband, Ryan. He's the baker, Papa. Okay, I think we finally have the dough like we want. I do cook. I like to cook, but I don't like to bake because I don't like doing math and being precise with measurements. If you're a baker out there, you know that sometimes being precise is important. I also don't like getting my hands dirty. I don't like making dough. I don't know why. I just have a thing with that. But I like cooking because it's in a pot and I don't have to get my hands dirty. Okay, I might have needed a little bit more flour, but this is gonna work. Okay. So you see the consistency of this dough here? That's what we're going for. Okay, Stella. I know you also don't love getting your hands dirty. So can you help me by moving these cans right here? Just moving them over. Ah, it's stuck between the gloves. And then can you walk behind the camera, not in front of it, and lay out the foil on that cookie sheet. And when you see this online, you can make it in lots of different shapes. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't have patience for doing shapes, but what I will do is little balls, little tuna balls. Pedra's climbing a tree.
Oh, show them when he gets to the very top.
Any of you been here before and seen Pedro climb the top of that tree? Oh my gosh, this is sticking everywhere. I might have needed you to not take the flour. Okay, so once you have a treat, you're gonna drop it down. We're putting foil down today because I don't want to have to do a ton of dishes. I don't want to have to scrub.
And then it will be clean. A little.
Stella, will you get me 2 new blue gloves? These got goopy really fast. Maybe I'll just be, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna take the gloves off.
It's all washable.
I know, but I have to touch the doors to get over there later. Maybe I'll have Stella do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what the shorties here for, isn't it?
You guys are seeing me do things in this live stream that my family doesn't normally see. Like doing kitty litter, right?
Let me see your
That was a
hands
one-off.
when you're done.
And doing this. What'd you say?
I said that was a one-off. You don't do that ever again.
Yeah. That's not true. I've been helping out a little bit more at home. We got a, what is it called? An automatic litter box. Now that I'm home all day, every day, I decided I don't want to smell that. So I gifted myself a litter. Is it Litter Mate brand?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's working out okay. And Stella's been fostering. Stella likes it too. Okay, don't block the view, baby.
Yep.
Stella's been fostering that cat Murphy, who is just fun as can be, and she's in charge of his litter box, and so sometimes I have to help her see that maybe she didn't get it all. So I would like to say that I feel like I've done some growing, some maturing over this quarantine.
That's the goal.
I'm not sure my husband would agree with that because I still complain about it, but what else? I'm trying. I'm trying to be my best self. Okay, and if you make these too big, they won't cook right away.
Your hands.
Okay, Stella, I'm gonna have you get the next item ready. Okay? You ready to help me, Stella? I need for you to walk around the camera, walk around the backside. This is Socks, who's investigating my mess here. Walk around the backside, honey, not in front of the camera. Not in front, okay. Open up those 2 cans of cat food right there if you could. No! So the other recipe that we're gonna do is a much simpler recipe. It doesn't require making a dough with egg and flour. Instead, you just, no! I might need you to stay here, Shel.
Oh, okay.
It involves just taking a can of wet cat food and spreading it out into a thin layer, and then when it's done, cutting it up. So it's basically dehydrating. Is it too difficult for you? Okay, I'll get there. Let's see how many things I can do at once.
Oh my goodness.
We're good. Just leave it there. I'll take care of it. It's basically dehydrating the can of food. So it's like cat food jerky, which is super healthy, depending on what you're getting, right? Stella, I don't, okay, that's good, honey. I don't want you to cut yourself if it's proven that difficult for you. Okay. Currently, in preparation for this, I do have the oven preheating. We've done this recipe a few times, and the recipe says preheat at 350, but I actually don't feel like that's high enough. It really depends on how big your dough balls are.
Well, you guys have a convection oven in there too, that's different.
Yes, that's true. We do have a convection oven, and it cooks things pretty fast. Okay, I think I'm done with this for now. Okay.
No self. No stuff.
Okay, Michelle, I'm gonna tag team you. So look what I did for you people.
You're not touching me, are you?
No, can I get you to come here and open those cans while I wash my hands?
Yep, I can do
Thanks.
that. Hi, everybody.
He's gonna introduce us today.
I am. Hey, Socks, you don't need the stuff in gloves. That's gross. They all know what that sound means, do they not?
No, cute,
Yeah.
cute socks. No.
I have to guard the cans. You guard the.
Hi, can I get you to not walk in front of the camera?
Okay. Okay.
I got it now. We're good. Thank you.
All right. There's
Thank
that.
you.
I will take this and get it out of your way.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, behind
Please
the
throw it in the-
camera.
I'll throw it in the little room.
Oh,
trash.
behind it here.
Yes.
Look at these cats getting up here. Okay, I'm gonna scooch you back so you guys can
Oh,
see the full glory. No, it's okay.
Oh no, they have no problems, Anna. They're.
All right, here we go.
it's turning into
She's
gel.
licking the juice. Okay, thank you. So here's what we're
The
gonna.
juice turns into gel.
Hi, Corday, you're blocking the view, sweet pie. So here's what we're gonna do. Stella! It's turned into mass chaos. Will you straighten that camera? I'm gonna take this cat food pate. That's good. That's good. That's good. And I'm gonna flatten it. As you guys see here, it's totally wonky. Thanks for hanging with me in the chaos. This is what happens when you bring. You flatten it out, yeah. And you just make kind of like a big sheet. This is turkey pate. Yum.
Sylvie wants the juice.
This is like the gel.
Yeah.
You're touching it.
You know, I've already gotten in this. Like I'm too far in. Might as well just own it.
Oh.
Okay.
It's okay, honey. Are you okay if I put the cutting board on the floor so they can drink the juice? I feel like Sylvie doesn't care, so.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let's do it.
If we're gonna do it, let's at least make it so everybody can see it clearly here.
I'll take it.
Hold on. I got it, girl. I got it.
Sylvie's taking it out.
We will move this temporarily. Michelle, actually, we go toss that in the oven.
I can do that.
Thank you. It's already preheated.
What will we do with this dough?
I'll watch the clock.
What about the catnip in it?
You know, I think we forgot to do that, didn't we? There was too much chaos. So for some reason, Sylvie's the. Look at all those cats.
Do you want me to catnip?
No, no, we're good. With the chaos, we forgot to do catnip. Look at all these cats. They're like, I would like in on that action, please.
Oh my goodness, Mama.
You're gonna get your hands super dirty. Just be prepared. Oh my gosh, they're teaming for it. This is safe for them to eat. This is just straight up cat food
Can I put
gel.
this down there?
No, please don't. That's got raw egg in it, remember? Yeah, so go ahead and put it down. Don't make a giant mess, baby.
It's kind of like slime.
Yeah, now you gotta go wash your hands. Look at that chaos. Look at all those cats. Teaming. 1, 2, let's see. Let's see if I know all their names. This kitty cat here is Pinky. Is this the new Pinky cat?
No, yeah.
Okay, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Those catnip, or those kitty treats are gonna take 15 to 20 minutes to bake. And so while they're baking, we have a couple things on the docket. We're gonna introduce you to a cat, and then we're gonna show you some catnip bubbles I've tried to make on my own, because you guys have seen the chaos with those sticky catnip bubbles. Okay, so Stella's getting her hands washed now. Today is a messy day. Okay,
Well, I was going to introduce.
we can do a couple, we got time.
Okay.
So let's do Pinky first.
Hi, buddy. He's still a little scared. His buddy or brother, I'm not sure which, is still in the ISO kennel adjusting.
I don't think they're siblings. Their story, they came from the same place as Lele and Spike, and they were, a woman was taking care of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Lucius is also really sweet, but he's still really not sure about the other cats. So for his safety and theirs, just to be careful, he's still in an ISO kennel. He has the cutest little meow. But Pinky, hi baby, he's still very timid, very unsure about everything.
While she's doing that, I want to show you that those cats have licked that completely clean. And you may not go for that. Still, I'm gonna have you take that over to the cafe side. So when I say take it over to the cafe side, for those who haven't been here, she's walking through a double door system, and then that's the cafe side through the window. So if you're allergic to cats, you can totally visit.
Got it? Okay.
You just sit out over there. Okay, so Pinky went back in. Pinky doesn't want to be introduced. Who are you going to introduce instead?
Yankee.
Okay.
And she has been hiding back here, but I got her out with some food. Huh, Mickey? This is Yankee. She's super sweet, but she also gets quite playful like the rest. It's almost like they're reliving their kittenhood because they didn't get to really where they were. She's about 1.5 years old. She's solid black with occasional little white hairs.
Whoop,
Just
whoop,
random,
she's...
like sporadically placed in her coat.
Where'd she go? Is she in the camera? There she is. And so that's the second black kitty we have right now?
Yes.
Yankee and Jimmy Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both girls.
Yes.
And Yankee's a baseball cat kitty.
Uh-huh. So 32 cats in a hoarding situation. But they were all outdoors, so they didn't really learn to, they never had a chance to be kittens and play and run and have plentiful food or any of that.
Those cats are really cleaning up that cutting board.
I know, it looks great. The only thing left is flour.
Crouton is licking it up right now?
Yep.
As opposed to...
Ray, who is licking herself. And she's another baseball kitty, the Devil Rays.
And then where is the Domino? We've got 3 tuxedo cats right now. Crouton, Ray, and Domino.
Oh, behind you, in front of the...
Oh, Domino. That's what we have at home right now that Stella's fostering is Murphy, the tuxedo cat. If you don't know cat colorations, tuxedo means they're black and white. Yeah, it looks like they usually have white on their nose, like you see here on Domino, and then down their belly. And so then for Crouton there. And they usually have white whiskers. I'll go back to Domino here. I love Domino's white whiskers.
Domino is
Especially
also,
on his eyes.
He's also medium haired. He has a fluffier coat. Yeah, we've also had gray tuxedos in here, which isn't as common.
Look at his white whiskers on his eyes. I just can't even handle it.
Sweet.
Can I see your face there, Domino?
He's too busy getting.
Oh my goodness. And he's the one that's got the tail that
Was amputated.
amputated. He is such a sweet baby right now.
See, his tail's about half the length it would be. And he's very sensitive about it. Just like Pedro is with his paws.
Yeah. Okay, so 3 tuxedo cats.
The cat really likes
two
that
black.
gel.
And 2 black. Hi, and this one's Ray. I don't know Ray as well.
Ray is taking a little bit of time, but she is now super sweet. And
Show them how much gel the cats ate.
Oh, they saw. It is
Yeah,
clean.
It's clean. Socks is like, where's mine?
Okay.
So,
While we wait for...
we have 2 adoptions tomorrow.
We do have 2 adoptions coming through. They're adoptions that we've been talking about for a while now, but maybe...
Oakland and
Show Stella now.
I was trying to
That's what happens when you bring your child to work. Okay, so the other thing that we want to show you is how we have altered the catnip bubbles, because you might recall that I purchased some new catnip bubbles online after they ran out. You guys remember these were the goopy ones that wouldn't pop, and they just, I mean, they were fun, don't get me wrong, they were fun, weren't they? But they left a goopy mess.
Yeah, you can tell where every bubble landed on the floor.
Yeah, you have to mop it pretty much right away. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what I can find in town. Couldn't find them at the local pet store. I had time to stop by today, but I did find catnip spray. And you guys might recall that when we were talking about getting your cat to not scratch surfaces you don't want them to scratch, this catnip spray is a great way to do that. You can use this to scratch or to spray the scratching surfaces. Put it on the scratching post. Put it on the things you want them to scratch, and it will teach them to go towards that. It's an attractant. And so this was a catnip spray I just got at Petco today. And what I did was I emptied the goop out of this. And after I emptied the goop, hold on, Stella. Hold on. After I emptied the catnip goop, I filled it 3/4 the way full with that spray itself. So this is almost entirely catnip oil spray. All it has in it is water, has an emulsifier, and catnip oil. That's all that's in here. So it's supposed to be pretty intense. And then I added just a couple drops of Dawn dish soap. So let's see how it works. Okay, stop. I'm gonna have you scooch it over so they
Can
can
I
see
do
the
a
Kit Kats.
powder?
Sure. She wants to make it snow catnip.
Wow, this is like heck yes.
Okay, so let's see how well they work. Oh. You see them on the camera? So these, I think, will have a stronger catnip scent than the other ones.
It's a beautiful catnip
And be less
day.
messy.
It's a beautiful catnip day.
No more sprinkling of that, baby. I want to use the bubbles, okay?
Okay. Just a little.
Yes.
Just a little.
Just a little. Socks loves the bubbles, don't you, Foxy? Oh, that is more than just a little, Stella. That's enough. Girlfriend, that is enough. Don't be evil. Come on. I said no. Please stop. Don't make me get firm with you on camera. Stella Everett Kennedy. Don't make me use all three names. Woo!
Full names. You have full names. I have full names.
Here we go. Tomorrow, during tomorrow's live stream, Diane from BCAC is going to talk to us about fear-free handling, which we already do a lot related to fear-free handling, but
There's a great website for tips.
this is going to be more explicit about the different ways to do that. And when it's better to do fear-free handling versus maybe having to scrub a cat. Cats! They're getting playful behind us now. Pedro's watching those bubbles.
Diane sent me a great website for pet owners, both cat and dog.
Leave it alone, please.
I'm gonna show them.
No, can.
Look at all these bubbles. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move the tables out now so that maybe some of these kitty cats will chase the bubbles down below. Stella, we pull that table out, sweetie.
Where are we at time?
Maybe another 5 minutes on those catnip treats. Woo, we're making a big old mess. Okay, let's see if I can get some cats.
Get the catnip off the tables.
There's Stella and Stella. You guys go check out the catnip. Let's see if they're done. I guess we didn't actually put catnip in, did we? Tuna and pate treats.
I guess go over big anyway.
See which cats we can get over here. Lucky cats! Meow, 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 meow. See which cats we can get over here.
I don't think.
She says, not quite done. Not quite done. Hi, kitty cats. Sit up in a chair here. See how many kitty cats we can get to surround me while we're waiting on those treats. Hi, guys. So, for those of you who are out there watching, while we're having fun with bubbles and waiting for the treats to finish, you should know that we're going to be highlighting Coley's restaurant on Saturday for our happy hour. They're doing a great family plan, a our family meal where you can, each day of the week they're focusing on a different food item. And so like, I think you get a main meal, you get a vegetable, you get a bread, and a dessert for 4 people. And Saturday, if you're wanting to order ahead of time and join us, is going to be marinara, vegetable marinara pasta with rosemary focaccia, woo, and roasted vegetables and panna cotta. So if you're wanting to join us, Coley's, spelled C-O-L-E-Y''S, Coley's. We're trying to highlight a different local restaurant every Saturday for our happy hour. And I was really happy to see that they have a vegetarian option this Saturday. How are those treats coming, guys?
A few more minutes.
Okay. And then we're gonna do some people cooking treats. On Friday, I'm thinking I'm gonna start up the espresso machine and show you guys how we make some of our specialty drinks.
Sweet.
Our espresso machine is an expo bar, and so we jokingly call it Pablo, like Pablo Escobar.
Oh,
And
that feels so light.
we have not turned Pablo on in a month. So I think I'm gonna make some fancy espresso drinks. Our baristas have come up with some pretty fun drink ideas. The 3 most popular of our fancy drinks, we've got a Nutella Latte. I'm gonna scoot you over, baby.
I'm playing with them. They're really
I
light.
know you're also blocking the camera. We've got a Nutella Latte, which uses hazelnut syrup and chocolate whipped topping. Then we've got a dynamic duo, which
That's
is
what I
chocolate and caramel.
I'm gonna have you make me one of those.
Scoochie back, scoochie back.
See, me with Papa.
That's not pretty well. And we also use our house-made chocolate churro sauce.
With camera.
And then the third drink, you're gonna pop them from the cats, girlfriend. You're gonna make those cats jealous and all the cats are disappearing. Oh my gosh, do you see them up there? Okay, don't take their bubble joy. The other drink that they made that I really like is called a birthday cake latte, which is vanilla based and it's got little sprinkles.
Can I take this?
No, please leave it alone.
Hey, Tiger.
Oh. Look up, Pedro, look up. I like these bubbles a lot better. Look up, look up. There's Corday, the king and the queen.
Getting on the queen.
Michelle, I'm gonna have you go over and check on the cat treats again. With Stella.
Come, Stella.
Ask them if anyone has Princess Frankie.
Stella wants to know if anybody out there has our former resident cat, Frankie. Frankie had been a resident cat with us for a while, but she got nicknamed Cranky Frankie for a reason. Yeah, so she needed to find another home. Okay, who else is out there commenting? Let me see what y'all are saying. Oh, we got lots of people watching. Those cat treats are almost done. Hey, y'all, thanks for leaving comments. It's nice to see who's watching. Let us know who's out there. We're just gonna do some bubble time fun until those treats are done. Cause why not? Cause why not? Oh, here they come. Let's see. Crouton? Do you have an eyeball? Nope. Diamondback. One of the cats without an eye. Corday and Pedro still up top there. Ooh, that was a big one. Yeah, this new bubble recipe doesn't quite make as many, but it's worth the payoff of not having. Look at that. Is it showing up on camera? I love it when you can catch it like that. Sylvia's here watching it. Hey, don't mess with my camera, kitty cat. They take the little handle here and go, bop, bop. Come here. Oh, they love watching it. Corday, you see her up there? They're tracking it. I feel like this is soothing for me. This is like calming, watching the bubbles and watching the cats watch the bubbles. This could be something in the Calm app, like make me stop talking and just have a lady blowing bubbles to cats in loop. Ooh. Okay, that's enough bubble time. I'm gonna go see about getting a cat dancer. I think those cat treats are about done, so I'll entertain you guys just a smidge bit longer while they finish. Let me go get a cat dance toy. Oh, some of the ones that want to play are out now. For those of you who've been, who've just started watching our live streams, woo, get it? You might recall that during, I think the very first week of live streams, I taught people how to make their own cat dancers at home. So you might go back through our past live stream episodes and try to find that. Woo, I think they're bringing trees over now. Is that stuck on your coffee? This is Socks, the super playful one.
The pate ones are still.
The pate ones are still cooking. Those were like super moist though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how, woo! Socks is gonna run off with it. Okay, so this is how they turn out once they're done.
And I like them, you break them up into pieces because obviously
You can,
little mouths.
let's be quiet for a sec so they can hear the crunch. I'm gonna pick one, whoops. Yep, it's a little bit hot. Are you gonna try it? You wanna taste one? It's just tuna, flour, and eggs. We didn't even put the catnip in it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Bring the table over. Let's see if we can get a kitty cat to be a taste tester up here for us. Okay guys, who wants to taste it? Corday does. She's like, I own this place, lady. Okay, Corday, come up here, girl. Let her up. Don't give it to her just yet. Oh, they smell good. If you like tuna, I think these smell good. Oh! Apparently I'm the only one who likes the tuna smell. Come here.
That side really stinks now.
Yeah, whenever I do this cat academy, the baristas are like, this place is gonna stink for a while now. Hey guys. Okay, nobody wants to try?
Let me take Sylvia over.
Okay. Here, Sylvie.
Oh, I see. That was your game in getting her from me.
You wanna try it?
Not the big chunks.
Yeah, I wanna
And now
try
that
it.
it's not in your hand, he's down.
Yeah.
Take.
These are a lot less crumbly than the last time we made them. I one time made the fatal error in making these at a cat academy, and then I gave them all to the kids before they left, but they had time to give them to our cats here, and then they sprinkled the cat treats that they had just made all inside our benches. I thought a cat wrinkler was going to kill me that day. So now when we do that cat academy event, they get to-go bags, and then they leave with them. You like that, huh, buddy? Let's see what Pedro thinks.
Yeah, let the king
Okay.
have some.
Pedro, you look like you're falling asleep standing up, baby. What do you think? Do you like it? Come on, Corday. Corday's gonna come up for it. Woo! Except she fell. Can you pick up Corday? See if you can pick her up.
Yeah, I'm here.
She's looking at you like, yes, please help me.
It's okay. It's okay. Oh,
Come on, Queenie.
I'm so sweet.
Do you like them? Sylvie liked them. Holy cow. What other babies?
Careful. Don't let them have their own foe.
How much would I have to bribe you to get you to try one of these? If I paid you $10,
You paid me $10 to do it.
not paid.
$20.
How about
If you gave me
a half dollar?
all of it.
would you eat it if I paid you in $50?
$20.
I was saying if I could pull one on her. The answer there was no. Here's Axe.
$20.
Okay, $20. You gotta swallow it. I'm not really gonna pay.
Hey, I told you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the cat treat episode.
I'm gonna eat it if you give me $20.
We will talk about it off camera. Yeah, the pate ones though, they'll probably take a little bit longer because they're dehydrating. Hi, yeah, you don't need extra, Sylvie. Okay, very good. Ladies and gentlemen, join us tomorrow for fear-free handling. And also join us again on Friday when we're talking about latte drinks. Goodbye, everyone.